It's Fuck Yeah Friday.
Fuck yeah!
Get ready for some wins.
Welcome to the Be It Till You See It podcast, where we talk about taking messy action, knowing that perfect is boring. I'm Lesley Logan, Pilates instructor and fitness business coach. I've trained thousands of people around the world, and the number one thing I see stopping people from achieving anything is self-doubt. My friends, action brings clarity, and it's the antidote to fear. Each week, my guests will bring bold, executable, intrinsic, and targeted steps that you can use to put yourself first and be it till you see it. It's a practice, not a perfect. Let's get started.
Hey, Be It Babe. Happy Friday. Happy FYF. Happy fuck yeah. We made it. We are here. We did it. And you know what's so funny is like, write a bunch of wins down, and then I do these things, and I'm sometimes I have an interesting day. So one of the things I want to celebrate real quick at the top of this is we had hit a 3-year anniversary and our 400th episode. So we should just like, woo. And that's because of you. That's just because of you. We have so many reviews because of you. It's just like so freaking incredible. And we're getting amazing guests because of you guys. So just keep the listening coming, because you need to know that every time you download the episode, it really does make a difference. Every time. So please keep doing it. If you're like, I'm not too good at anything, I'm not doing anything in this world, trust me, if you listen to this episode, you listen to all 3 episodes in a week, you are doing amazing things, because what you're doing is allowing us to get bigger, amazing guests for you and other listeners, because those downloads matter. So thank you. So if you're new here, hi, welcome. We do some of your wins that you send in. We do some of mine, and then we do a mantra. And shout out to Helen, who sent in her Be It song that she uses in her morning. She figured which one she wants to use. I'm going to let her keep that for herself. But if you listen to the Cal interview and you have a Be It song that you were listening to, so a song you play in the morning that like makes you like, it's like your Be It Till You See It song, I want to hear, send it to me. I want to hear it. Really, it's amazing. Lately, I've been playing Lovely Day. I'm in my cold plunge. It's like, lovely day, lovely day, lovely. I'm not going to sing it for you because I'm not as good as them, but it's great. That's mine. So you can borrow mine. Helen, thank you for sharing yours. All right. So let's get into it. Let's get into your wins. This is from Kimberley Craig. It was an early FYF. Today, I was disappointed with how much I didn't do. Then I realized I was telling myself lies. I caught up on some emails, wrote, edited, and scheduled 2 newsletters and 2 blog posts. That's a huge for me and something to celebrate. I'm a week ahead. Then I took apart my car for a supposedly short replacement of my carbon filter. I thought maybe 15 minutes, which turned into 2 hours of blood, sweat, and almost tears. Turns out there's no carbon filter. Clearly I don't drive a car. No cabin filter in this year's model. The only model that doesn't have one. But I did discover a mouse house in my AC condenser and might have fixed my air conditioning instead. So now I'm going to make dinner and take my kid to volleyball, where I will be talking up my summer session to some of the other moms. I'm doing more than I gave myself credit for. Just because my to-do list is still long doesn't mean that the stuff I take off doesn't count. Boom. Kim Craig, thank you for sharing this as a Be It win that we could share with all the listeners today, because holy freaking moly, can we just like take a minute for like how much you got done? First of all, that's a lot. That's times like more than I did today. So I am just so freaking proud of you for noticing that. And oftentimes you guys, we make a to-do list that's too freaking long. It's impossible to get it all done. It just isn't. Like I look at my schedule with my assistant and we review things, and then I wake up and go, yeah, this can't happen today. Today I'm going to honor my cycle, and we're not doing that today. And that is a win, right? So like, it's okay if you didn't get stuff done, because beating yourself up to get it done is also not going to be, you're not going to be fun. You're not going to be present. Can I also just shout out that like you're a week ahead and you also took apart your own car. Like I am so impressed by that. If any of you are people who like do household tasks that are like fixing things, that's a win. So in case you're certainly like, I don't have any wins today. Like my husband will go up and fix the air conditioning system. And I'm just like, fuck yeah, what a win. Fuck yeah, it's Friday. I'm like, way to go, babe. Because these are just things I'm like, not my strength, not my bag. I'm gonna call someone. And so I just want to say, like, if you're someone who does have talents in these things and you're doing them, you take it for granted that it's a win. You actually see it as like, this is just part of life. This is what I got to do. But you did that. You did it. So thank you for celebrating that. Thank you for reminding people that you don't have to finish a whole to-do list to have done everything. So way to go. We had that Jamila's win a couple weeks ago, which is like a to-do list. So I'm in. Way to go, Kim. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I just want to repeat what you said at the end. I'm doing more than I give myself credit for. Just because my to-do list is still long doesn't mean the stuff I tick off doesn't count. Boom. Boom. That's freaking amazing. Amazing. Okay. Keep this. I'll go into my win. So we are almost done with the tour, and I was actually able to bring a lot of my morning routine stuff with me, which is not always like, usually it's like I got to do a morning movement, I get to shower, I get to have like a latte, but like I don't really have a way to do a routine, or at least I didn't prior to this tour. But I had spent so many weeks at home really trying to hone in like what is my new morning routines, that I was actually able to take some of them with me. So hello, dry brush, my higher dose dry brush. I was dry brushing myself in my, my van before I got out. And like, what a great way to start the day. I was also able to still take with me some of the things that Femgevity provides me so that I could take care of myself and have my hormones be the balance that I want them to be. There was also able to take my red light from higher dose with me. That just like makes me feel like I'm like doing some self-care. It's a win to me that in the chaos of a tour, and even as organized as our team is and as planned out as a tour is, there's just always like a little bit of obstacles. Everything takes a little bit longer. You forgot a time zone change, whatever, that I could still start every day with some things that make me feel like I'm at home. And that is my win. Your mantra for the weekend is I uplift my joy and the joy of others. Yeah, you do. You listen to this podcast. We're both doing it. I uplift my joy and the joy of others. Say one more time with me. I uplift my joy and the joy of others. All right. I'm just so grateful for having you as a listener. I want you to know that I'm not someone who like needs accountability all the time, but I definitely go through bursts and spouts of like, what was me? And so having to have a win to share with you guys really helps me look ahead and plan ahead, because I'm like, oh, I can tell them about this. Oh, I can tell them about this. Oh, I can help them with this. So I'm really grateful for you. Thank you so much for listening to the Be It Pod. How are you going to use these wins as inspiration in your life to see a win that you have? I want to know. I want you to send your win in. You can put it in the reviews. You can send them in Instagram. You can send them to me. Somehow get them here, because the Be It Pod wants to shout those out. And you can also call us and leave a message with your Be It win. So please do. And until next time, thank you so much. Be it till you see it.
That's all I got for this episode of the Be It Till You See It podcast. One thing that would help both myself and future listeners is for you to rate the show and leave a review. And follow or subscribe for free wherever you listen to your podcast. Also, make sure to introduce yourself over at the Be It Pod on Instagram. I would love to know more about you. Share this episode with whoever you think needs to hear it. Help us and others be it till you see it. Have an awesome day.
Be It Till You See It is a production of the Bloom Podcast Network. If you want to leave us a message or a question that we might read on another episode, you can text us at +1 310 905 5534 or send a DM on Instagram at BeItPod.
It's written, filmed, and recorded by your host, Lesley Logan, and me, Brad Crowell.
It is transcribed, produced, and edited by the Epic team at Diseño.co.
Our theme music is by Ali at Apex Production Music, and our branding by designer and artist Gianfranco Cioffi.
Special thanks to Melissa Solomon for creating our visuals.
Also to Angelina Herrico for adding all of our content to our website. And finally, to Meredith Root for keeping us all on point and on time.